So my name is Brad Grist. I am currently the president of Friends of the Santa Fe Trail, and I live in Forest Hills.
Perfect. And where in the city is that located?
That is East Dallas. That is on the southeast side of White Rock Lake, so just across the lake from the lake.
Very cool. Do you have a favorite park or public space? If so, what is it?
I do. Well, selfishly, I like the Santa Fe Trail and White Rock Lake are my two favorite of the Dallas parks.
Where in the city is that located?
So that is White Rock Lake is on the east side of Dallas. It's the part that I trek most often is the southern edge of White Rock Lake as it connects to the Santa Fe Trail. Santa Fe Trail will run from White Rock Lake all the way down to Deep Ellum and Fair Park.
Awesome. What do you like about this park?
The park, I love the scenery. I love the just feeling of being. It's a little oasis in a big city. The trail, I like that it's got nice space. It's not as commonly used, and you can usually get on there and run for about 4.5 miles, and not have a lot of interference or a lot of people bothering you. So.
Awesome. How would you describe this park to someone who's never been there before?
It is. Like I said, it's an oasis in the city. You get in, around White Rock Lake, and you get onto the Santa Fe Trail, and you forget that you're in a big city with millions of people in it. You get to experience a lot of nature. You get to experience, the fresh air, and see some exciting sights in different parts of the city. So it's something worth seeing.
Could you describe a memory of this place?
A memory. One of my favorite memories is actually the Santa Fe 5K that we had a couple years ago. Just seeing people enjoying the trail, and really getting a chance to see people that may not normally be on the trail that are joining the trail and running on the trail for the first time, and just seeing the excitement in their faces as they experience new places.
Awesome. How could this park be improved?
As with most parks and most things in the city, interest and money are the two big things. The budget I know is tight, but there are a lot of ideas that we as the Friends group are trying to do. A lot of them that we're trying to implement are. We try not to rely as much on city dollars, and try to raise the funds ourselves, because we do recognize that the funds are tight. In an ideal world, having the ability to plant more trees along the trail, which is something we're working on, water fountains, safety at the intersections, trying to just do things like that to improve the usability and the aesthetic of the trail. So.
What makes this park unique?
What makes the park unique, the trail unique, is all of the different sections of the city that you can get to or access. Like I said, you can go from White Rock Lake and see just the kind of the natural beauty of White Rock Lake and all the nature that the wildlife and everything around the lake. You can see different neighborhoods, schools and other parks along the trail, and also get down to Fair Park, and go down and enjoy the state fair when that's going on, or some of the other amenities at the fair. Or you can cross over and go to Deep Ellum and see some of the restaurants and the different bar scenes and all the excitement that's going on down there. So it truly is something that you can go from full nature to the real trendiest parts of the city. So.
Overall, what do you think about Dallas's parks and open spaces?
I think overall Dallas's parks are getting better. Still have a long way to go, but there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of energy, and there are a lot of advocates for the park system. I think that once the council and those that are in decision making realize the benefit that the parks bring, the financial benefit, the economic benefit, and just the quality of life benefit, I'm hopeful that they will start to allocate more resources to the parks.
What could be done to improve Dallas's parks?
Okay. To improve the parks, I would say more of an effort to try to funnel people to the parks, more spending and resources devoted to it. And those probably be the two biggest things: the funding and the resources. I think you have a lot of friends groups that each of the parks typically has a friends group that's involved that are trying to do things for their own specific park. So I think utilizing those and utilizing some of those resources would be helpful.
What would be your ideal park?
Ideal park. I don't. That's difficult. Lots of trees, lots of open space, some trails for hiking and biking and walking. And lots of people that are utilizing it.
What are your hopes for the future of Dallas's parks?
For the future, like I said, I'm hopeful that the decision makers with the city and those that impact the budget will continue to realize the importance of allocating money to the parks. Like I said, there's financial benefit, the return on investment there, quality of life benefit, and just the environmental benefit. Having the parks, you see in places like Seattle and San Francisco, and even New York is making an effort to try to improve their park systems. Those kind of cities will really kind of lead the way, hopefully, for where Dallas should be.